Okay, let's double check though. No, it sounds like it's working. Okay. All right, let's see what it does. I should go again. Oh wait, yeah, no, that's right. That's correct, okay. No. Pretty much the same commands. Pretty much the same thing. No. Facing the armor stand. And then no delay. All right, what does this do? Is that not how that works? What? Let me try this in chat. Facing. What? Is this not what I was typing? Ah, Landon Heron, dude. Hello. Armor stand. Is that not what my command said? Alright, whatever. I'll just copy this one. Okay, I assume it's working. It says it is. Okay, so now we just need to teleport so it's facing 90 degrees. You know, let's draw a line first, because boats are weird. I don't always know which way they're facing, because they don't look like they're facing the same way they are. So we'll just draw a block like 4 blocks in front of it. Can you spawn a new mob? I guess, yeah. Zombie horse, new mob. Okay, so now it's, okay, yeah, so it's facing the inside. I want it facing 90 degrees to the right before we do that then. I think it's that order, but I could have this mixed up. It might be the last one. Nope, that's perfect. Okay. So now that we have that, said hi, dude. Okay, I think I remember. No, the squid thing. The squid thing? Oh, the Nautilus. I don't think it's in the game yet, is it? Yeah, I don't think it's in the game yet. Only in development. So now I want this facing up quite a bit, actually. So we could change this. No, this one. It's not quite 90, probably like 70 degrees. see what angle that puts it at. Though now it's not spawning stone. Is that the stone? Not quite what I had in mind, but okay. Let's change it to a negative. Or actually, we'll change the angle to a negative. Then it'll still be visible. We can stay positive. Okay, yeah. I like that. That's solid. I might even go 70. Yeah, yeah, I'll stick with that. Okay, so we have this. I want to put this 20 blocks higher in the air because I don't want to accidentally delete my command blocks. We're about to make a cool shape though. Frowny face, yeah, no, I wish it was in the game, but hopefully soon. I'm sure it's coming. So what, that was the December drop is what it's supposed to be. So it probably will be coming out to beta versions within, I don't know, a month or two. Well, definitely by 2. It's almost December. There's an add-on that adds the squid thing. Is it in the marketplace? Okay, wait, so now I can switch this out. I have a script in here. Or no, I think it's a function. Forward line. Actually, yeah. Let's run that and see what it does. Is it running? Okay. Ah, okay, so there. You'll see it makes a line. Now, all we should have to do is rotate it. No, it's not on the marketplace. Oh well. I kind of would see Mojang actually specifically not allowing add-ons like that on the marketplace just because they wouldn't want it to, you know, take away the hype from when the mob actually comes out, you know? All right, so now as the armor stand. I'm not sure how much exactly I want to rotate, but I'm thinking, let's see, 36 would give us 10. Let's do half of that, 18 degrees. And then we turn it on. Actually, yeah, it looks like it's working for the most part. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Stop, 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 stop. I think I might have just gone too far away from the command blocks. I think that's all it was. I'll just add a ticking area so we don't have to worry about that. Vas a jugar con VC? What is VC? Actually, I don't know what most of that meant. It's Portuguese though, right? Search it up on YouTube and it'll pop up. I believe you, but I'm kind of in the middle of something right now, you know? Ticking area, add. Let's do a circle because those are easy. I kind of wish I could just, actually no, I can just delete all this. Magenta concrete. I use magenta concrete, or I think it's terracotta actually, because nobody ever uses terracotta. Okay, nice. A little damage, but overall unscathed. Let's try it again. Or actually, yeah, no, let's try it again. I want to see what it looks like before I start editing things. So we turn it on, it should start building it in the air, yeah. Now I looked up the shape, the name of this shape, but I don't remember what it is. I want to say tetrahedron, but I think that's a different shape. We at least did our math right though, and we got the shape. So we can kill this now and evaluate. Is it cool? I think it needs to be bigger. Yeah, I think it's got to be bigger. Should we double it or triple it? Thumbs up, dude. What are the shades you're using? This is just vibrant visuals. The vanilla shaders, dude. They finally got it to us. I'll actually turn clouds on. I think it looks good with clouds, but I was recording a time lapse earlier and I didn't want the clouds going in the background, you know? There we go. All right, I think I'm gonna triple it. Triple the size. Actually, no, I'll just start with double. See what it looks like. I think the easiest way to do this is I think it's 20 blocks long, each of the lines are. So we'll just repeat this, but we'll offset it. So it's 20 blocks long. We put it 10 blocks forward. I put this in the wrong command block. Okay, hopefully I copied that. I did not copy it. Man, okay. Positioned. Yeah, that should work. And then we just do a second one. Okay, let's give that a shot. Got our armor stand in our boat. I'm a little worried it's gonna touch the ground. I'm actually gonna make him higher because I don't want it to touch the ground. Yes, 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 dude. You're as hyped for vibrant visuals as me. I never thought we'd get it. They've been promising shaders for years. Like, I remember when I was in probably middle school or grade school, they first teased it. I'd given up at this point. I don't have Minecraft, I have crafting and building. Well, I've never heard of it, but it sounds pretty close. Oh, that's much bigger. I like it. All right. The shape is kind of coming together. Something's off. Okay. But it is cool. I'm not sure if I just want it to be bigger. See, what I want, I'm not sure if I can really show this very well. Oh, okay, wait. Can you see my mouse if I do this? Okay, you can see my mouse. There's like a slight curvature to it. I want the curvature to be more exaggerated. And I don't know if this is just gonna come by making it bigger or if I have to alter my function a little bit for the curvature to really show up. I'm gonna try tripling it because it looks like we have a little more curvature than before. So I'll try making it bigger. We'll see. Said hi. Dude, that's the second time. What's your name? Then I can properly shout you out. How do I pronounce that? Is it Arabic? I know Hebrew, so I might be able to do a little bit of the pronunciation. Or, well, I know how to pronounce Hebrew. I'm not really fluent though. I also might want to set up a function for deleting all this. Magenta concrete. Too big. I knew this would happen. Wait, what? Oh. Magenta terracotta. Okay. 655. Let's just double it and make it bigger. I don't know. That didn't even work. Okay, whatever. Let's just easy fix, change this to a 9. Okay. Oh, we forgot to kill these. Coco. Wait, really? Is that your name, Coco? I like Minecraft, but the texture is so different. Oh, your app is? Huh. Does it have commands like this? All right, we're gonna triple the size. So it's gonna have to go from 10 to 30. And this one, negative 30. That's not right. Maybe this one. Okay, we can just set this to 0. And if the curvature starts to show up, then we know we're doing the right thing. If we don't get any curvature, then we know we're doing the wrong thing. I think we might have to tilt the angles in to get the curvature, but I'm not really certain. Let's move it 60 or 50. Well, actually, it shouldn't be too far. We'll do 40, because I don't want it to be too far off the ground. It should, in theory, only be 30 blocks off the ground. So I'll do 35. Hopefully it's not too far. That wasn't right. 35, okay. Now let's see. I've messed something up. Oh, it should be 20, not 30. I did my math wrong there. Man, this can be a... I do see some curvature. I think the curve is gonna start coming out though. So there's hope. But this is gonna be a pain to clean up. Honestly, I'm gonna just set up some snowballs to get rid of it. I can't be bothered. Magenta terracotta. Okay, throw that into this command block and we call it a day. Snowball. Didn't work. I think this might be too big, honestly. What? Still too big, really? I thought 15 was a safe number. Okay, there we go. That should make clearing it up a little easier. Okay. Oh, it does have commands, but you don't know how to make them. I only know this command, /summon pig. Everybody starts somewhere. I've been doing commands for quite a while. I have a whole YouTube channel about it. Okay, we still have those, so let's get rid of them. Reset, clean slate, and we'll see if the curvature is showing up. Someone else said hi. No, but with a cool font? Dude, what's up, no? All right, there we go. Now, turn it on, moment of truth. Oh, those are some big lines. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm seeing the curvature there, dude. You see the curve in there. This is starting to look like it. I think the shape, I should look up what it's called. It's that same shape that you get in the stacks at a nuclear power plant. You know the shape I'm talking about. you see it. No, ooh, I messed it up. I'm just gonna delete that. I don't think it should be too big of a problem. It'll mess a few things up, but I think for the most part, it'll look better if we just get rid of it. Okay. Yes, dude. Okay, that's the shape I'm going for. Should we make it bigger? What do you guys think? Or is this a solid size? Mickey.edit1 said hi. I just got in the live, dude. Hey, welcome. What do you think? Should I make it bigger or is this a solid size? Should I start turning it into a building? Or maybe I just move on to the next shape. Maybe make it like a DNA. That's another shape we're doing, is a double helix like the DNA. But that's, we move on to something different if we do that. That is cool, I appreciate it. All right, I should turn these commands off. I don't want to run into any errors. All right, I think maybe we'll move on to the DNA shape, the double helix. Because it is looking pretty solid. You get the curvature, but it also, you can still tell what's going on. Maybe, oh wait, I've got a good idea to make it pop actually. No, maybe we'll come back to it. Maybe we'll come back to it. I'm gonna start on the other shape though. We'll do a double helix by the village maybe. Yeah, we'll do it like on this platform right here, That'll look good. All right, we'll just clear out a nice flat area. All right, there we go. I'm actually gonna clear off a bit more because it looks funky out there. Okay, now we'll just make it look nice. Like we didn't just delete the world. Okay, solid, natural generation, right? Now we're gonna want, I believe I've done a double helix before, but I kind of wanted to redo it because the way I did it before is clunky. But I believe we'll want a boat in the middle. Yeah, we want a boat in the middle with armor stance on the outside. So yeah, that'll be our boat. And then we'll go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and an armor stand. And the same thing on the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and an armor stand. Okay. Can you make an add-on in an app? I mean, the short answer is yes. I made my lighting add-on for a video I just did in the Notes app, and it works. But there's definitely better ways to do it. Okay, that didn't go through. We'll do it like this. Nice, okay. That summoned everything. We can actually bring them down though. It doesn't have to be high in the air for this one. I don't know much about commands, said no. Everybody starts somewhere, dude. They're fun. I think they're worth learning, but they're not for everybody. If you think they're cool to watch, you should make them because they're way more fun to make. And if you don't know where to start, I have a video, 5 levels of commands, and it kind of just goes from like easy to somewhat advanced for ideas for stuff you could make. It's got the commands for the basic ones. You can just copy them even. Okay, here we go. Actually, I'll keep these around. Now we'll start spinning them. Actually, yeah, we'll start spinning them. I think we actually have to get a scoreboard here now. Or no, we don't have to yet. So with the boat, or actually no, we'll start with the armor stands. So we're only gonna do the 2 closest ones. And it'll be a fill command, -1 and it just deleted my command block. I hate when that happens. I do it too often, man. That's a classic. That's a canon moment. I know hidden blocks of Bedrock Edition. Dude, yeah, the developer blocks, like the barrier. Dude, I just learned this new one, actually. What was it called? The jigsaw block. I don't know what it does, but it's a weird looking block. And look at this menu. It looks like a Java Edition menu. People were telling me it's not fully implemented into Bedrock Edition, but it is in Java. So I don't know too much about it, but it seems cool, right? All right, and I always got to write that same command. As the armor stand, only the two around here, at themselves. That's what we missed last time. -2, -1, +2, +1. Magenta concrete. No, magenta terracotta. I keep mixing them up. Okay, now let's see. Please don't break. Yeah, okay. So that's what we want. Now I'm gonna put a delay of like 10 on here. It'll be faster than the other one. And we'll do pretty much the same thing, but we're gonna swap the 2 and the 1. And this will make kind of a circle shape. It's not a perfect circle, but it's pretty small. And when you're at this level, when you're working at this small of a scale, you won't be able to tell the difference. It's pretty much as close as you could get to a circle at this level even. There we go, see? Kind of a circular shape. And then when we scale it upwards, it's gonna look like a tube. All right, now, we've got those. We need to spin the boat. Actually, I'm gonna change the order of this. And that block is not in Bedrock? Dude, I just pulled it up. You do give jigsaw block, it looks like this. It's in Bedrock. I don't think it's functional in Bedrock because I don't know how to use it, but that's what I heard from a comment when I pulled it out in a video. Now I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I think I'm gonna have to put a tag on these armor stands, is what it's coming down to. /tag. A1 for armor stand 1. Keep it simple. And then we'll do A2 over here for armor stand 2. Just so we can differentiate them for the command block's sake, right? I just ate a donut. Donut. Dude, I love donuts. My wife will bring me a donut home from work sometimes, and I love it. All right, so now we can execute as the boat, and we're just gonna put one armor stand in front of the boat and one armor stand behind the boat. Pretty much the same position they're already in, but with commands now. What did we do? We just did 10 blocks, right? So we'll do A1 is in front, A2 is behind. And I think I got an error, so I gotta go figure out what my error was. Oh, type equals boat. I forgot to do the type equals. Okay. Type equals, okay. Wife, you're like 17. I am not 17. I'm actually 22. Can you believe it? I'm technically 21, but my birthday's in 11 days. I'm getting older. Getting older, gentlemen. All right, let's test this before we fill them again. Oh, yeah, I see. Okay. All I think we actually want to do 11 because I forgot it adds 1 when we move it. But it looked like it was working properly. I just didn't have the tag on one of the armor stands. All right, let's try it again. Summon everything in. They should have their tags now, and it's on. So it looks like they're in the right spot. The blocks are allow, deny, barrier, command block, structure void, structure block, and soon happy birthday. Dude, I appreciate it. I think there's probably more blocks than that though. Do you know about the light block? This is a cool one. It doesn't really work in the day, but essentially it's just a light source that you can set to any number you want. And then when you're not holding a light block, it's invisible. Another cool dev block, worth learning. What are you building? It's gonna be a double helix, kind of like a DNA shape. It should take shape real soon. We just gotta get all these commands together, and then we need 1 or 2 more, I think. So this should be a chain. And then we just need to rotate it and move it upwards. So let's see. As the boat at the boat run /TP, we're gonna move it up 1 block, and then we're gonna rotate it 2 degrees, I'm thinking. Let's see what 2 degrees looks like. That went faster than I thought it would, but it does look close. It's a little jank in certain portions, but it actually, yeah, it's better than I thought. Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of these entities. We'll try again with some slightly modified values. Huh, that's weird. The boat was significantly higher than the armor stance, which it shouldn't be. But you saw the proof of concept, right? Yo, Helix, you say? Yes. Oh, dude, wait, his name is Helix. That's sick, actually. No, it's because I play Java Edition mobile. What? Java Edition and mobile, dude. This guy is a walking oxymoron. James Christopher said hi. All right, let's figure out why that went so fast. First of all, that should be a big delay. This should be no delay. That should be no delay. And then this, I'm gonna drop this to 0.5. It'll pretty much just make it rotate more. That honestly looks right to me. I wonder why it was going weird. Okay, it's a lot slower, but it's more controlled, which is what I wanted. It is looking correct. And as far as I can tell, the armor stands and the boat are staying at the same level. But I don't know, it wasn't off by too much, and it went up really high. So we'll watch it as it goes up. But the shape, pretty solid. I might even make these 3D so that we can get a more round shape almost. Does that make sense? Because they definitely look like it's made out of planes right now. Okay, still at the same level. I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna stop it there, and I'm gonna make it a little more 3D. I think that'll really bring this shape together. Because right now it just looks flat. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. You can tell that it was made with flat. And I thought that wouldn't be a problem since we're moving it, but it is becoming a problem. And honestly, the easiest way to do that, I think, might just be to clone it. So I'm just gonna build a simple sphere here, and we'll clone that in place. Oh, this is extremely cool, someone says. Dude, thank you. What's your favorite part of the Copper Age? Dude, the copper golems. I'm so glad they added that, because despite my love of command blocks, I cannot create a sorting system to save my life, and I cannot be bothered to learn how. So I'm so glad that they have done that for me. Redstone sorting systems were just too complex, man. But now that they have an entity that'll do it for me, I'm excited. I actually don't play too much survival, but the few times I do, I always do think a sorting system would be so useful. And most of the time when I do play survival, I'll play like a skyblock with my brothers. And copper is one of the few resources we have lots of. So I want to make some copper golems on there. Okay, this is solid shape. Let's clone this. Grab those coordinates. Grab these coordinates. Now we're gonna have to offset it by 3 blocks. What is that, these second ones? Yeah. All right, let me copy that. All right, so we just clone it. -3 in every direction. I think should get it centered around the armor stand. And we can just copy that for the other one. Control C. It must have been lower. Oh wait, no, that is for all the armor stands. Okay, actually I think this should just work now. All right, I'm gonna read chat real quick and then we'll turn it on and we'll power it up, see what it looks like. They organize your chests. Oh, Helix was asking what the copper golems do. Zaylith launcher download. Search this in Google. I'll trust you on it, but I have the computer version, so I don't really need it. They give you them the block and they organize, but it's not as like robust as a redstone system though, because they can only sort through 10 chests. Oh, I almost took out a command block there. I'm glad I didn't. Oh, you know what? I missed an argument. This is gonna look bad if I don't put the argument in. It needs to be masked when you're cloning it so that it's not. What? Where'd my blocks go? Oh, I deleted them. Man, that sucks. Well, okay. Round 2. I'm gonna do it the fast way though. Magenta terracotta. And then we just block out the pieces we don't need. This is easier. I should have done this the first time, honestly. But yeah, no, I forgot. I set up the snowball to delete all the magenta terracotta, so it'd be easy to clean up. Didn't occur to me that it would also delete my stencil. Okay, so I think if we add masked to the end of this, that actually solves all our problems. So let's try it out now. How do I talk degrees? I speak Portuguese. What is degrees? Digress? Digress? I don't know. Only 9 the copper golem can sort through. All right, it's looking good. Looking solid. They are staying at a relatively similar height. And it looks a lot more full. Like, I don't know how else to describe it, but you can tell that they're spheres, you know? We might even make this bigger. Because, yeah, it almost... Actually, yeah, I think I might make it bigger. This looks a little funky. From a distance, you won't be able to tell. Actually, you can kind of tell. Huh. From some angles, it actually looks really good. But I don't know, something about... I don't know, actually, it's kind of growing on me, the blocky look. We made a double helix. Dude, stereotypical DNA shape right there. Textbook. It's satisfying. Oh no, I'm not loading them. Yikes. Well, that's my bad. All right, let's get in here and delete these. I'm gonna try not to delete my stencil this time. All right, looks like we've been successful. Oh, I took out a little bit of it. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Okay, overall, pretty cool. Do you guys think we should refine it a bit more, make it look better, or should I move on to the next shape? fix this stencil in case I do want to do it again later. Something's not right there. Is this it? Wait, something's not right here. Oh, it should be one taller. Yeah, okay, that looks right. That looks correct. What is the next shape? People are saying next. I don't remember what the next shape is. I'll have to look it up. I have it in a note somewhere. But we'll probably do it... Maybe I'll do it in between. We do have space in between. Yeah, I think I'll just do it right here. Get a nice flat spot going. -20, -2, -20. All right. I messed that up. But not bad. Okay, there we go. Nice flat area. Let me go figure out what my shape was. What you're doing 4x4, no corners cube. Yeah, it's supposed to be like approximately a circle. I think there's probably a better shape, but let me pull up my notes. I have my shapes here. Exit out of Minecraft for just a second. Okay, the shape I have next we did. Okay, so that first one we did. This one out here. Turn on the lights. What lights? Oh, in my room. Maybe. It's just a little, it's like too bright, you know? This is, I have it written down. This is a hyperboloid tower. That's what this one was. The second, the double helix is a double helix. The next one is a torus. That's the next shape we're making, which is essentially a donut, but a perfect donut. Kind of funny. That's the most of the appeal for why I wanted to make it, actually, because it's a little bit funny. Okay, so I think for that, we'll want an armor stand in the middle. We only really need one boat, but I might do two just because it'll speed things up. You need to get like 100 by 100 to make a nice circle. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. So I think eventually I want to make a video about this, but I'm just trying to get the basic shapes worked out right now. Maybe for the video I'll make it a lot bigger so that it looks cooler for a thumbnail. Let's do 10. I'm gonna do 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then the command block is 15. Summoning a boat, yes. Okay, this is looking right. Button in the middle. How high is it? 35? Let's just do 15. 15, okay. Do you know how to pronounce my name? Is it not No? It looks like No. Is it a different language? Oh, your username. I don't see your username. I just see the No. All right, let me summon these. Make sure it's all looking good. Boat armor stand. Perfect. Oh, I think I might want it bigger. I think I want it further out, actually. Now that I see it, I'm going to move the armor stand another 10, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I get a button in the middle, is that close enough? I can hit both sides. Okay, yeah, we can get both with one button. That's nice. No repeaters needed. Now, the basic idea, I think, is just... Oh, wait, I deleted them. I was confused. We're going to have the armor stand rotate in a circle about this point, and then the boat is going to be following around it, which is creating another circle, which creates the sphere, or the, what's the shape called again? The torus. That's what it is. So I think the easiest part is just to rotate this armor stand first. that, oh wow. Not what I needed, but something in there. So as the armor send, so we'll just teleport 1 degree at a time for now. We'll slow it down by 5. And then from that same armor send, we're going to teleport the boat out. So TP type equals boat. Only the closest one. And we'll do, what was it? It would be 25 blocks out. Is that correct? Lever. Oh, it's later than I thought it was. Okay, wait, was it turned on though? Yeah, it's doing what I wanted it to do. Okay, yeah. I think I might call it for here tonight, cause yeah, I gotta run to bed pretty soon. But I'll finish it another time. I am back from the bathroom, about to eat a croissant, dude. Coco, a little bit weirdo, dude, but I like it. I'm here for it. It's a cardinal infinity called Aleph, and that thingy down is 0, so you can call it Aleph 0. Oh, your name. I was confused what you were talking about. It's already 40? Yeah, dude. It flew by faster than I thought, too. Well, I'm going to call it. But what do we have? We have Aleph 0, Coco, Helix RL. Other people watching, dude. Thanks for coming out. I'll hop on another time.